Hi, I'm Claudia Kuyung, and today we're launching the Stepfamily International organization. As a founding member, I'll be introducing to you to my fellow colleagues in just a moment. But before I do this, I'd like to share with you about Stepfamily International, who we are and what we do. So the purpose of Stepfamily International is to build and implement one hub that will offer support, information, and guidance to those who live in and work with stepfamilies. We will publish featured articles, videos, advice columns with professional responses, as well as guest writers. This is the place to share your expertise in working with stepfamilies, as well as search for information, help and support for stepfamily members around the world. So who is Stepfamily International? Well, we are part of the Stepfamily system and work with them. We are concerned about the lack of information and assistance for stepfamilies and blended families throughout the world. Millions upon millions with today's technology could be informed about the dynamics of this pervasive and fragile family system. So what is our mission? In the United States alone, 66% of stepfamilies fail. Worldwide, the numbers are even higher. We have the information that will make a difference. Stepfamily International strives to act as a force to further the mission under one umbrella, to create international recognition and outreach, to link each member's website, social media, and blog, to state the individual mission of each member, and to become as consequential as this cause we serve. Now that I've shared what Stepfamily International is and what it's about, I'd like to introduce you to our founding members who will share a little bit about themselves, who they are, and what made them decide to be a part of this organization. So my name is Claudia Kuyung, and I've been a stepmom to two girls for over 30 years. When I first became a stepmom, I had no idea how hard it was going to be. I had no resources or role models to help me on my journey. So in 1998, I went back to school to study all I could about stepfamilies. I became a master coach from Stepfamily Foundation and wrote several books, the latest being The Stepmom's Book of Boundaries. I knew I couldn't be the only one struggling with fitting in, understanding what my role was, of being seen and heard. I saw women giving up on their families, their marriages, and even their lives, in part because they lack knowledge, help, and support around the differences and challenges stepfamilies have, and not being aware that there was information available to them. Now, joining Stepfamily International means that I get to have access to a lot of expert information around the world and share that information with the people I work with. It allows me to have top-notch resources that will further the cause of making stepfamilies more whole and more functioning. This also means that when stepfamilies succeed, children benefit from having more stability and security in their home. So next, I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Jeanette Lopez.
Hi there, I'm Jeanette Lopez, and I've been involved in stepfamilies for 40 years. It started, the real beginning was in 1976. Ruth Roosevelt, my dear friend, and I wrote this book called Living in Step. It presented each member's point of view about the stepfamily, each member's sorrows, each member's questions about how a stepfamily works. So McGraw-Hill kept that in print for 25 years. So it was really, really groundbreaking. So after that, I founded the Stepfamily Foundation. I wrote 3 more books. Counseling and seminars kept me busy for years, and it seems I can't stop working in this field. We are creating Stepfamily International to provide information and assistance to those who need it. Little countries, big countries, government organizations, counselors, individuals who live and work in STEP. I invite you to join us. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. Next, we'll hear from Christy Bergeld.
Hi, I am founder of National Stepfamily Day, which is September 16th. It was established in 1997. We've been in a step family for 29 years. One of the things that drew me to doing the work I do is the children. They don't have a choice in this. So I went on the internet to look for resources, and there were great books, but there wasn't a lot. And like we have today with Facebook and Twitter. So my work began, and I wanted to bring step family issues to the forefront, and such as the divorce, visitation, holidays, and just merging 2 families together is tough. So that became my mission. And Stepfamily International to me is the gateway to everything step family. One central and educational organization for everyone. The first of its kind that offers resources for step families as well as the professionals that serve them around the world, and all under one umbrella. It's an honor to be part of this organization.
Thank you so much, Christy. Appreciate that. Next, we have Claudia Kuyung.
Thank you. I am Claudia Kuyung from Guatemala. I am, as a profession, clinical psychologist, and I also have a master's degree in counseling and mental health, in which I graduate writing a thesis about the experience of women who live in step family in Guatemala. And I also do media mass work on TV, radio, magazines, sharing topics about family. And I have taken advantage to put a step family name up and for Latin America to know about the dynamics of step family. What drove me to study and to be eager to learn about step families? Well, I have the desire, the honest desire that my own step family will have a good outcome when difficulties came around and I didn't know what to do. Even though I was a psychologist, the dynamics of an original family and step family is different, and I needed to know. Along with this, I had this feeling in my heart to share with others the information and the knowledge about this. And what does Stepfamily International means for me? Well, it means hope. Hope that through knowledge, information, wisdom, and love, a step family will be a stable family for each member of the family, but also a family ultimately that will be permanent. I'll be sharing this information in Latin America, in countries as Panama, Costa Rica. Even I went to Israel and shared this topic there. So Stepfamily International is for us, for everybody, and for everybody who wants to have a good outcome. There is hope, there is science, there is more for you. Ahora voy a decirlo en español para toda la comunidad latinoamericana que vive alrededor del mundo, que va a unirse a nosotros y que se van a beneficiar y nosotros nos vamos a nutrir con sus experiencias. Yo soy Claudia Kuyung, soy de Guatemala, soy psicóloga clínica y tengo un máster en consejería y en salud mental. Además, por supuesto, soy máster en Step Family, que me gradué y me certifiqué con Dr. Lopez. Para mí ha sido un privilegio tener todo este conocimiento y poderlo compartir. ¿Qué me trajo? ¿Por qué yo quise estudiar acerca de familias ensambladas, como es el término en español? Bueno, mi propia experiencia de vivir en una familia ensamblada me llevó a querer conocer mucho más acerca de la dinámica de la familia ensamblada, porque me di cuenta que mucha de la consejería que recibía y aún de lo que yo creía era que la familia original funcionaba igual que la familia ensamblada. Y no es así. La ciencia y la experiencia nos dice que son dinámicas totalmente diferentes, para lo cual hay que conocer. Esto me trajo a estudiar Stepfamily o familia ensamblada y luego a compartirlo. ¿Qué significa para mí Stepfamily International o familia ensamblada internacional? Para mí significa esperanza. Esperanza de que una familia ensamblada puede funcionar bien a través de el amor, el conocimiento, la información y la sabiduría. Por eso no esperen más. Venga con nosotros y aprendamos juntos acerca de esta dinámica. Para mí es un privilegio y una gran alegría formar parte de este calificado team de familias ensambladas internacional. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Next, we have Lynette Flat.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lynette, and I have been a stepmom for almost 19 years. My stepson is almost 22 years old. And when I started my journey as a stepmom, there were not a lot of resources out there, and everything started out very rough. I happened to, in my research, stumble across Stepmom magazine. And we will be talking a lot about Stepmom magazine and a lot of different journals and books. Joined a blog through Stepmom magazine, started to learn that other step parents, stepmoms and stepdads were going through a lot of the issues we were. The journey became a lot easier with help from so many of you in the community and so many that we want to present to you. In 2018, I decided to get my coaching certificate through the Stepfamily Foundation and Dr. Lopez. And she taught me the dynamics of stepfamily, and she taught me how to realize the reality of the other side of the picture. We have so much to share with you that we have learned collectively. There's probably 200 years of knowledge that we could share with you collectively about what we've learned. And we're so honored to be in your home and talking with you and meeting with you online. We're very honored. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynette. Next, we have Dr. Barry Miller.
Hello there. I entered into a step-family relationship in that I'm the husband of Jeanette Lopez, and a step-parent to her son and grandchildren, and she's a stepmother to my two sons and granddaughters. And my full-time work is I work with corporate America. I do employer relations, but early in our relationship, I started to realize the impact of step relationships on productivity of people. When you're in the midst of marital disputes and so forth, it really impacts on productivity. And so Jeanette and I started doing presentations on work life. I developed a work life certificate program, and Jeanette presented to that, to corporate people. And then we presented to employee assistance program. The interesting thing about employee assistance program, they help you with elder care, all kind of life issues, and even marriage. And they didn't really deal with the intricacies of a step-family relationship. And that's really growing. And we noticed that a lot of people wanted to do coaching. They did corporate coaching, but they didn't have the skill sets to handle step relationships that were really growing. So we did a lot of, in fact, we went to Buenos Aires in 1999. Jeanette talked to counseling people, and I spoke to corporations. so that it's something that really can grow. And I know as we grow Stepfamily International, I'd like to be the catalyst of connecting to corporations and helping people who are members that want to work in that sphere. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miller. So thank you everyone for sharing who you are, what you do, and why this is important for you, and how Stepfamily International is part of you and how it will help not only you, but everybody else. So I'd love to invite you to join us and to go to our website, which is stepfamilyinternational.com, and to check us out and to join us. I'd also love for you to spread the word and invite members of your family, your relatives, your co-workers, anyone you feel and believe that could benefit or needs to hear about Stepfamily International. Join us on our Facebook and our Instagram, which is Stepfamily International. Thank you, everyone, and we look forward in seeing you.